What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
I'm Kenny.
And we are
JK Builders. If you're new to the channel, why not subscribe to show how much you love Lego?
Yeah.
And also, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, helps out the channel a whole bunch, and it's always appreciated.
It shows how much you love us.
Today, we're doing a review of a rebrickable version of a modular that came out quite a while ago. It is not the police station. That's right, we bought another police station to do an alternate build of the police station. So we already had the police station in our city. It's a great set. We really enjoyed this one. It surprised me how much I liked this one. We didn't buy it right away. We bought it later on. But I really liked the police station. It's a great set. But we decided to buy another one in order to do the rebrickable version, which you can find on rebrickable.com. We'll be sure to put a link in the description down below. It is the radio station. So we'll show you that. This set was about 2,900 pieces. The radio station comes out to about 2,600 pieces. So there are about 300 pieces that go unused. No real use in showing you this box or the instruction book, because the instruction book is found online. You have to purchase it. I don't know, it's like maybe 10, 15 bucks. I don't really remember. Let's go ahead and check out the radio station and go over all the details. All right, so here is the radio station all finished up. Obviously, it has some of the same details that we do see in the police station. You could probably recognize it as an alternate build of the police station, but it is so unique in how they used the parts and how they did the different features in the buildings. It looks completely different than any other buildings in our city. Now, of course, we did build it up on the Mills plate, so it looks, it's raised up. It looks a little bit different. That's all hidden when we put it in the city. If you checked out our last city update, you saw where we had this in the city. It looks really good there on the corner, I think. It is a corner modular building. Lots of space here in the sidewalk. But like I said, there's a lot of cool building techniques. It has the pillars coming down. It says L radio. I'd assume that means like Lego radio there on the front. Some nice windows and a door here on the front. Nice details here above the doors. It has a really cool roof line, which is kind of similar to the police station, but different all the same. Of course, it has the huge radio towers up on top, which I thought was very cool. It does come with all the same minifigures, of course, as the police station, but we're not going to spend too much time on those. It has this little shrubbery here I've grown out in front. Nice windows here on the side. Of course, it has the park bench right here, which I think is nice. It does have another donut shop. So the police station has the donut shop. This one has another one. These buildings aren't really near each other, so there can be two donut shops in the city, which is fine. Okay. I do really like how it has this skinny little building right here with the ladders going up to the different levels. It's like the fire escapes, I guess. Then it has a skinny stairway that goes up to the middle portion, which I think is just very unique and very cool. Again, kind of unique roof lines. On the side of the building, it does look very unfinished. Of course, we're going to put this next to another building, so you're not going to see really any of this. It does have this alleyway space here, a little bit of greenery, a back door, some windows. Now, I built this a long time ago, and I couldn't really remember that it had this this like gate door on the back. I'm not exactly sure why that is. I might have to go back and look at the instructions again. But
do you need to buy them again?
No, I have them. It has this little roof terrace, so you can come out and stand with the door that leads out to it. Of course, there's another view of the huge antennas that are on top for the radio station. Again, a very unfinished, kind of plain side there. That's going to go up against another building, so no big deal. And then we come around here to the front again. But it has some nice plants there going in the window. Nice little bluebird there perched on the roof. Like I said, very unique roof up there. It does have the Soaps and Suds Clean It All billboard that you see on the police station as well. So another advertisement for that company. I did think that that was the business that was inside of this building, but I don't think it is. But we're going to take this apart and check out the inside. So there are actually two different sections. So you remove the larger section and then you remove the tall, skinny section. Under the larger section is, of course, the radio station. So down here on the bottom, you have kind of a lobby. It has like a front desk area there with like a water container. It has the LR, so for Lego radio, kind of a banner there on the wall, like a piece of artwork. It has a couch over here, kind of like a little waiting area, nice tiled off floor. Cool little staircase that leads up to the second level, a light there above the hallway. And then this back door that kind of leads out to the back alleyway. So I think it looks pretty good. You got a nice little indoor plant right there. Just kind of a lobby area, but nothing too special. Over here you have the donut shop. So it's very similar to the one that we saw in the police station. Has the rows of donuts there, a little bit of artwork there above, and then like a little kitchen section right there in the back with like a pan and maybe a coffee pot, something like that. And then just kind of a waiting area with a stool sitting there in the window. Looks like it has some type of an artwork or something there on the wall. So yeah, nice little donut shop. A little bit more spacious, I think, if I remember right, than the one that we see in the police station. But that is it for the first level. Let's check out the second level. Okay, on the second level, so in the larger area, this is actually the top level. It's only 2 floors, and then you have the roof. In the skinnier section, you have the second level, and then there is a third level in that part. But on the second level, or the top floor of the larger radio station section, it is the actual recording studio. So you can see there's lots of computers, there's chairs, there's recording devices, there's a microphone, a telephone, some banners on the wall, some plants for decorations. I really like all the nice big windows there. Has the recorder right there behind, so just lots of stuff that you would see in a radio station. Lots of cool little details. It's cool that they're able to come up with that out of what we had available with the police station, because this does only use the police station. Back there you have a bookshelf, it looks like, with maybe some tapes and books, and then yeah, the plants there in the window, and just some cool little details, like a typewriter, a computer. Yeah, I think they did a nice little interior there with what they had available. Over here you have another workstation. This is in the skinnier part. I'm not exactly sure what all of this is. I guess it just has to do with the radio station. Of course, it has the stairs coming up. Has a nice little rail there over the stairs, a seat with a little workstation, maybe a coffee cup, and a couple of chairs, maybe like a meeting room. And then this is also where we see that gate that leads out to the back. And I'm not exactly sure what the intentions of that are. Maybe it was just an opportunity to put a window there when they had that extra gate piece with the police station. I'm not exactly sure. But either way, it looks pretty cool. Nice interior. It does have the tiled off floor in there, which looks good. Let's go ahead and check out that last level. And on the third and final floor of the skinnier part of the building, it looks like it's just kind of a utility room. So maybe a furnace, maybe some cleaning supplies, some work supplies. You got like a crowbar there attached to the wall. Again, maybe some utilities over there, and then this one has the door that leads out to the back terrace of the building. And then of course you have the roof over here, which you've already kind of looked at, and then the roof goes on like so to finish off the building. So yeah, that is pretty much the interior. I mean, so the bulk of it is the donut shop, and then just the recording studio with the radio station and different workrooms and such on the inside. I do like the interior, but I think the reason I really bought this one was for the unique exterior that you get and the look that it gave us in our city. I think it's very different than any of the other buildings that we see there, and that was the big draw for me. All right, Jackson, what are some of the things that you like about the radio station?
Well, I really like the outside of the building, how it has like all of the so one thing that I found interesting is that the edges of the windows had like the circle pieces.
Yeah, like the columns.
Yeah, and it made it look just that much better.
Okay.
Just that much better.
Yeah, like I said, the reason I bought this one, it was between this one and the post office. I feel like the post office just looked kind of plain. The Rebrickable post office. We almost bought that one and built it, but when I saw this one, I just really like how different the building looks. I like the skinny section here with the stairway, and then the front, and with the radio towers on top. I thought it just gave a real unique look, and I thought it would look excellent in our city. I also like that it was a corner building. At the time, we needed a corner building. Now we have too many corner buildings, but yeah, I'm really hoping the new modular building that comes out in January is not a corner building, to be honest, but overall, I really like this building. I think it was a fun build. These are always very challenging, these Rebrickables, because you're taking all these pieces with instructions that don't go in order. So you have to do a very good job of sorting them. If you've watched any of my Rebrickable reviews in the past, that's always one of the things that I kind of complain about, is because it makes it a lot more challenging when you have all of the pieces laid out in front of you and you have to pick out through all of the pieces in order to find the ones that you need to build the set. But
okay, so there's one thing that I don't like is it's the door that leads to nowhere.
Yeah, I didn't remember building that until we just pulled it out of the city, and Jackson pointed it out, that it has that gate there on the back that doesn't really go to anywhere. Not sure what that's all about. Like I said, I'm going to pull out the instructions and see if I did something wrong, or if it's just an extra piece and they wanted to put a window right there. But yeah, that is kind of weird. But you don't see any of that in our city. Both of these go against the building. At the end of the day, I think it looks very good where it's at, and that's probably where we're going to leave it for the foreseeable future. So when we bought the police station, it retailed for $199. When we bought this one, it retailed for $199. Now it retails, I think, for $229 with the increases in prices. Jackson, do you think it's worth someone going out and spending $230 to build this Rebrickable version of the police station?
No.
No? I think it is. I think it's a cool building.
Well, it is a cool building. Just $200.
$229. Would I build this over the police station? No, I really like the police station. Like I said,
Yeah,
I
like
wasn't
the police station a
I
lot
wasn't
better.
near as interested in the police station until after I built it and saw all the details. It was a really fun build. I'm a big fan of that modular building. I think this is a very good rebrickable though. Actually, it's probably my favorite rebrickable. Let's see, we've done the pub, we've done the Jazz Cafe, and we've done this one. Is that all?
Think so?
Yeah, I think of those three, this is probably my favorite. This one, probably the Jazz Cafe, and then the pub.
I like the pub because it has the arcade.
The arcade.
The arcade.
Yeah, I like the pub too. But as far as the look of this one, I just think it looks a lot different than anything else. And that's really what I like about it. I like the color contrast in the buildings. They have kind of the green over here with the tan over here. I like the tower on top, gives it a little bit of a height. It has a lot of personality, I think this building does. So, I think I would buy it. Yeah, if you're looking for a little variety in your city, I think it's definitely worth a build.
A lot of personality this building does have.
All right, so there it is, the rebrickable version of the police station, the radio station. Do you have it? Have you built it? What do you think of it? Comment down below. As always, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time,
Keep on building.